This lesson's about dealing with a difficult sales prospect. You know, you run into these kind of people every now and then, and there's a lot of reasons why they may be difficult to work with. But it's your goal to find out early if that's going to be the case, and if you can salvage it at all. You know, there's a lot of reasons why you may run into a difficult prospect. They may be in charge of a project for the first time and really want to show the boss that they're up to the task by bullying you around. They may be a lower level employee, which is another reason why they want to finally have someone to push around you, and you don't want to let that happen. They may be just trying to use leverage. They're a big company, and they buy a lot, so they figure, well, we're big and we can buy a lot, so you're going to kowtow to me and do what I ask you to do. Well, actually, there's one last one too. They might not just be nice people, and that happens. You run into every kind of people you can imagine in the sales profession. Once again, you have to find out early in the buying cycle if you're dealing with a really difficult prospect. And here's a few tips that you can do if this is the case. One, you can offer them another good faith gesture of some type. You really should do it with all your prospects. With this type of prospect, throw them a bone. Put in something that they can really use. See if that wins them over. You can also you can go above their head. If you're not dealing with the CEO, if somehow you got pigeonholed with this person and you really don't see much hope anyways, go right to the CEO. Explain the situation and see if that resolves the matter. I've done that, and you get a little bit of grief along the way, but it eventually works out, especially if they have the right goal in mind. You can ignore them for a while, let them know that they're not that important, and if they're going to treat you that way, you're just not going to pay them that much attention. Finally, if you've done all this and none of it seems to be working, walk away. You don't really want every customer. I know that sounds tough coming from me, but it's the truth. Some customers will eat up your time and eat up your effort without giving you any results. And quite honestly, they're just not worth it, because your time is your money, and you have to make the most of it. And if someone's eating it up and not delivering the results for you, it's time to move on. So remember those. It's a tough lesson to learn, but in the long run, it'll really save you time and money. Good luck. You can get all 262 sales training lessons on how to be a professional salesperson on my website. The URL is listed below. Pledge today to be a professional salesperson, to be the best that you possibly can, to earn more than you ever have, and allow me to be your coach. Thank you.